Hello, everybody! We're live on another Sunday evening, not Sunday night.
Why is the camera so low?
because that's where our normal camera. The camera's usually there. It doesn't matter. Does it matter? They see plugs and cables and look. You even see like a raisin. Can you see the raisin? There he is.
There he goes.
It's a California raisin. See him right up front playing guitar. So hello everybody. Happy to have you here with us to hang out once again. Before we get started on our discussion about Box of Fun, because I think we're all wondering where the hell is it?
No, I'm not.
Of course. What? What do you mean? You don't? What?
I'm not.
What do you mean you're not?
They'll tell us when it's coming.
So you're not like itching to know when it's all going to go down. You don't want to know the instructions, the date, the time. Get all set up and ready to go. Put all your bots on. Make sure all your bots are ready to buy the boxes.
My bots already know how to get the boxes. I don't, but my bots do.
Okay.
They're real smart.
How many bots you got?
67,000.
Did you send any of those bots out to Fun Run
No.
to pick up your stuff?
Fuck no.
Should have.
No.
Because everybody needs a Batman that there's going to be 15,000 of. Or more. 20. No, 35,000, right?
No, I think that it's like 10,000 or so, maybe less.
10,000 of Batman?
Mm-hmm.
That's a decent number.
Well, not 10,000 of Batman. I mean like Batman and Robin.
And Robin.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So would you say it would be like 8,000 versus like 2,000 for the chase, something like that? Is that what numbers we're throwing out there? Or?
No, I don't know. I don't like to speculate on.
Somebody said, I did read a comment. Somebody mentioned that or asked, why is Robin the chase? Because Robin's an entirely different character.
I don't know. Right?
So shouldn't it be a variant of Batman? Why would it be two different characters? They've done that with chases, though, before, right? Where you can have two different characters.
I think it's cool. I like that they did that.
I mean, no, it's a neat idea. I'm just saying, two characters. I kind of like what the guy was saying. It made a lot of sense to me.
I mean, it's better than like a black Batman and a blue Batman.
I agree with that. Although that's the route they most likely would have gone had they not chose.
I like Robin.
Robin.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool that they did it.
You like that idea? Okay, I'm on board. I'm on board with you, Heather. Before we get started, Heather accidentally set up our shirts for Tiki to continue into Sunday. So we've actually been getting more orders today. So I mentioned last week we had to hit like a threshold in order to order the shirts. Well, we're well past that now. So that all worked out brilliantly. But if you want to go get yourself a shirt, go over to MischiefToys.com and order yours now. It's between what? Extra small? Is that or small?
Extra small through 5X.
Right. So if you're extra small through 5X, right, that pretty much covers everybody. Go and order yourself a shirt. Order your shirt.
There's toddlers.
They're all very miniature people. Very miniature people.
There are larger people too.
Yes.
But that covers a wide range of us.
Yes. Yes. So go and check out the shirts on MischiefToys.com. Once or after, what time tonight? When's it over?
As soon as we're done the live, I'm going to take them off. So, hold on. This is what happened. So, earlier this week, I set the email to go out at 8 a.m. on what I thought was Saturday. But I guess I set it to this morning. But last night, we had friends over, and I, completely forgot about it. And we were all hanging out, and I like to, do stuff from my computer. Sometimes things get messed up if I do it from the app on my phone.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll just let it run through until they leave, and then they left, and then we fell asleep. So then this morning I woke up, and I got an email from Mischief Toys, because I'm signed up for our newsletter.
Oh, God.
And because I like to see, that everything's running smoothly, right? Well, I got an email this morning saying tonight's the last night for shirts, Saturday, July 8th. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I did that. How many times do I screw up? How many?
Not that often.
A lot.
You're pretty good. You're on point usually.
No, I'm
pretty much on point.
I'm an idiot.
The shirts are awesome, so go and check it out and buy yours today, because once they are created and made, we will never make those Mischief Toys shirts, that variation of the shirt, ever again.
Yeah.
Next year, I have some plans lined up for some really other cool things, so get that shirt now so you have it for next year. You can wear it to San Diego Comic-Con next year. Unfortunately, these won't arrive until August.
Yeah.
John McCormick, I love the Tiki shirt, but I'm just too fat. Oh, come on.
Oh, John.
No. I'm sure you can fit. If I can fit it, you can fit it. I know that for a fact, Jack.
Yeah. I understand being self-conscious, though.
I do get it. I get it.
I am too a lot.
I get it. It's a great shirt, though. Even though I'm a little husky right now, the shirt looks good on me.
Husky busky.
I feel like I'm a hot little tamale when I got that thing on. All right. So tonight we posted a video, which we're trying to cut back on our posting of videos on Sundays, but because something went so crazy with somebody cursing during a Funko Live on Instagram, we had to discuss it, and I didn't want it to go too long. Like, I didn't want to post it tomorrow. I felt like it had to be posted tonight. Thank you, Jeff McDonald. We appreciate you. We actually recorded a bunch of new podcasts today for the Making Mischief podcast. I'm so excited. I think that's what you're talking about. The podcast about Making Mischief. Yeah, hell yeah. That's such a fun, I'm not going to say such a good podcast because we make it, good. But it's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it a lot. Good. But somebody cursed during that event today, at the Fun on the Run. So we posted that video, like the video of the person cursing, and then we discussed it, and then we discussed Fun on the Run a little bit more. So go and watch that video after this live, or watch it now and then come back, and you can hang out with us some more. Do we have a date for the next Patreon call? That's a very good question.
No.
I haven't thought about it. Only because just so much is going on right now between, what we do with Mischief Toys, San Diego Comic-Con. Like, it's just been overwhelming. But I would suggest that the 29th might be the day. Because it's the very end of the month. It's after San Diego Comic-Con. We can all get back together again, reconvene, hang out, chat about what happened during SDCC and all things in between. So let's aim for the 29th. I'm going to say it now. The 29th of July will be
Can you put that on Patreon in the morning?
I will. So if you're not on Patreon, check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. It is the best way to support our ever-growing channel. And we appreciate you if you do, and we appreciate you if you don't. We appreciate you if you just watch the videos and you subscribe and hit the like button and watch our lives and just kind of take part in our little section of YouTube. So thank you. So Box of Fun 2023. We have discussed this on the channel pretty often over the recent weeks that we're not entirely sure how Funko could possibly top the last year's Box of Fun.
I don't think they can. Because
last year's Box of Fun was just so incredible. The hits that were in that box, they're just... It was such a special box. Like, I wish we could revisit something like that every year. But I feel like this year, no matter what they do, it will not be an equalizer. It'll end up becoming we'll all be calling it trash because it's not going to be as good as last year. This year's SCCC, which we have a new video coming out over the next couple days, talking about the exclusives that have been announced so far. It might come out tomorrow along with our new podcast, Making Mischief. If you haven't checked out Making Mischief podcast, go and listen to it. You can listen to it right here on the channel, and you can watch us in motion, or you can listen to it. You can listen to it on the go via It's on everything, right?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Castbox, and I think a couple others.
So
Amazon?
it's about two stupid people who started a toy company, didn't do a very good job at starting the toy company.
Still don't do a very good job at everything.
Still don't do the greatest job, at least behind the scenes, but we are doing it, and it is a dream. It's a dream becoming reality for us since the day we started doing it. So go and listen to the podcast. Appreciate all the support and all the reviews. Please leave us a rating on anywhere you're listening to the podcast.
And follow us.
It helps us big time. Yes, and follow us, please. We'd really appreciate it. So the Box of Fun is going to be a tough one to top. And I'm wondering, last year, and I've been wondering, and I mentioned this in a video that Heather and I filmed tonight. So we're going to talk a little bit about some stuff that's in an upcoming video. I'm wondering, and I'm just saying this, and obviously I'm being facetious, will there actually be a Box of Fun? Because there was a Box of Fun for Fun on the Run. Is that where the line is drawn? No. And they stop it there, and we don't have an actual box of Fun? Because as you guys know, looking at everything, the landscape of what's going on with Fun Days and what's going on with SDCC is entirely different than usual, in my opinion.
And look at the landscape of Funko right now. They just want to make money, honey.
They do. But the SDCC exclusives, it's the smallest amount that they've done in years. You were hitting like hundreds at one point with them.
No.
The amount that they were releasing.
No.
It was it did not hit 100. I know it definitely hit 75.
I think it was like 72.
Why are you being like that?
I'm just letting
You're being a contrarian.
I don't even know what that means.
You're being a contrarian.
I don't have a dictionary.
So anyway, this year, it seems like Funko has taken the slow roll in terms of announcing stuff. So
Yes.
why is it that they're so late to the game when it comes to announcing SDCC? We haven't heard anything about the Box of Fun.
On the Run.
Fun
I think
on the
that's
Run
why.
exclusives.
I think I know.
We
I
found
think
out
that's
we
why.
found out about Fun on the Run exclusives like the day of the first draw or
Yeah,
first
and they
stop.
weren't even at the Fun on the Run. As far as I know, I don't think anyone has seen the Fun on the Run exclusives at Fun on the Run.
Right, yeah.
So I'm confused.
This IPA is pretty cool. It's 1985 IPA by Voodoo Ranger, which I bought this because Funko actually made a Voodoo Ranger Funko Pop. And I thought it was kind of cool. I heard about Voodoo Ranger before, but I don't think I've ever drank it before. So I got it just to try it out, and it's not bad. The little guy on the front reminds me of it is very 80s.
He reminds me of Hot Tub Time Machine. I don't know why. Now I want to watch that movie.
He even has like a gold tooth, but maybe the skull always has a gold tooth.
Maybe you have a gold tooth.
Nah, I don't. I used to have a silver one, but it fell out. It was my baby tooth. They had to give me a crown.
Why?
Because I had a bad tooth. What do you mean, why?
Why'd you have a bad tooth?
I had a bad tooth. I was a kid and I ate a lot of candy.
Ew.
Who do you? You got that wild tooth on the bottom of your mouth right now, moving around. Dancing. You tell everybody about that?
Leave my teeth alone. No.
Heather's been wearing Invisalign specifically because there's a little tooth right about here
It's not a little
that
tooth.
won't
it's a
stop
regular
moving
size
around.
tooth.
Like every day it's like somewhere else.
No, that's not what. Okay, it was real crooked, so I got Invisalign.
It wasn't real crooked. It looked
was
good.
So
it was a
crooked.
good looking
It looked
tooth.
like shit.
Hey,
so I got Invisalign.
hey, hold on.
And then, like, now I'm supposed to only be wearing a retainer at night, but like the tooth keeps moving, so I have to wear them more often. But my retainer got messed up. They like took my scans when the tooth was not straight. It's a whole story. It's a very long story, but now I'm getting a new retainer.
So what did you read on this about the Box of Fun announcement release or whatever?
I think it was this. There's like a rumor that it's going to happen on the 20th is when the Box of Fun's going to drop. I don't know how true that is. I want to say it's just a guess because that's the Friday during
No, Thursday.
Oh, that's the
20th
Thursday?
is Thursday.
Yeah, well, I don't know. 20th
Oh,
or
so
21st.
he believes it'll happen the day of Fun Days.
I think
See,
so.
that's how they used to.
I don't know.
That's how they did it before. I don't know if they did it like that last year or not. Did they? Was it on the day of Fun Days?
I don't remember.
It might have been.
It may have been. I think it may have been.
Do you remember the amount of hype and just how crazy it was last year when people were posting photos of like the Funko Pops they were getting in their boxes, like the glow-in-the-dark Darth Maul Freddy? People were just about beside themselves.
Yeah.
We did like a huge unboxing last year, remember?
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. So we're going to be doing that again this year. So if the Box of Fun obviously or actually does come out, we will, and we're able to get it, we'll get a bunch of people together so we can unbox these
Stop
boxes.
saying if it comes out. It's going to come out.
I'm saying if, I don't know.
Okay, it's going to come out.
Let's get everybody worked up.
Chris Plummer said the first Box of Fun they sold at home, we didn't find out about it until it went live during the Fun Days broadcast. That was
That was awesome.
fun.
Yeah, that was really great. I remember that time, and I lost my mind. I ran around the yard. Remember? I ran around in the yard like a maniac, like an absolute freaking maniac. So the Box of Fun unboxing will take place, of course, like we'll try to figure out a date and a time of when we will unbox them. So the people that do unbox with us, we would ask that you don't open your boxes so we can all sort of be in it together and be surprised, I guess.
Yeah.
And I love those calls because we can make trades. I think there were trades that happened last year.
Yeah.
Where people were talking
What
about
if
like what?
they show us what's in the box of fun, just like they did on Fun of the Run, and it's itty bitties and a VHS cover.
You know what? I wouldn't be shocked by that.
Me neither, but
I mean,
I
they
don't
should
know.
no.
They shouldn't do that.
No,
I
this
think
one
they'll
no.
keep it a
This one
mystery.
includes pops and sodas.
Oh yeah.
That was like what was mentioned. There's going to be pops and sodas in it.
You're a soda.
You're a soda.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You love soda.
You love soda.
I hate soda.
You love soda.
I don't
I seen
drink
you
soda.
drink it. I seen you put it in
Actually,
your mouth.
you know what? Is ginger ale soda?
It is.
Okay, I like soda.
Don't you look stupid.
I love ginger ale. It's so
God,
weird.
you're so dumb.
Love ginger ale. Can you go get me one?
I'm not getting you a ginger ale. What do I look like? You would love to join the unboxing? Of course, Zombie Monkey. We will virtually allow anybody. I would love to make it the largest. I would like to make it the biggest unboxing of Box of Fun ever. I think that would be super cool. Last year, I don't know, how many did we have last year? Like 20?
I don't know.
Was it like that ridiculous? We had a chat set up for it and everything. And in fact, remnants of that chat, we talk to every day. We've become very good friends with them. So we're hoping that at least half of them can show up and be a part of it again this year. Sean Green is messaging us. He's saying he's going to miss the Box of Fun, SDCC drop, and Patreon call.
Oh yeah, I think he's going to be on vacation.
Vacation? Oh my God, I cannot believe this. I would have canceled that vacation real fast.
Yeah,
I'd be done with that
Sean.
vacation. I'm not drinking a soda. I'm drinking a beer. It is 1985 IPA by Voodoo Ranger. It's fantastic. So, there is something that I don't know how angry Heather's going to get at me for saying this, but I believe right around the time of like early August, late July, we will be dropping another Ghastly.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I thought you were going to attack me.
I think it'll be late July.
This is refreshing. Yeah, so there will be a new Ghastly that's dropping. Totally set aside from the whole Tiki Ghastly thing.
It's fucking cool.
It is such a cool figure. I think that this is going to be really exciting for a lot of people. People that I've shown close to me that are like family and friends, a lot of them immediately, when I put a lineup of a lot of figures that are coming out, they always go to this one. And they're always like, this one. Don't do that. Don't shit your pants.
Don't do what?
Ew, why'd you hop? You did like a Mario Kart hop.
Oh, that was just
with
my
your
gas
butt.
pushing me
God,
up.
you're so gross. Anyway, yes, I want the Voodoo Ranger pop. So this new Ghastly will come. It'll be late July, and I am super, super excited. Oh my God. And Heather's showing me the shirt. The shirt's fantastic. So, of course, as we typically do, we have shirts and we do hats and everything else. This is going to be one that I think is going to be a super popular one. And what is the limited amount of this one? Can we say?
I don't want to.
Let's say it.
Let's say it.
Let's say it. Go ahead.
265.
265 is the limited number of this figure, and I have a feeling that once you guys see it, it will sell out like this. It'll be gone. So make sure you guys check out MischiefToys.com. Join the newsletter. Go to Instagram. Follow us on there as well. And hey, go and follow us on Instagram. It's at Making Mischief Pod, P-O-D. Go and follow that as well, because that'll follow our brand new podcast, which has been so much fun. Yeah, Zombie Monkey. Oh man, yeah. This one's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be mind blowing. It's always, I always hype it, but this one is worthy to be hyped big time. It's super, super cool. Thank you, Funko Freak. Yeah, Tiki Ghastly is so awesome. I love Tiki Ghastly. For those who do not know, we've mentioned it before. His staff actually comes out of his hand. I put a lollipop in it at work, and he's sitting on my work desk with a lollipop in it. It's so hilarious. Can we show you the Ghastly now? No, I can't. I'm sorry. But what I will say is that this Ghastly is horror related. So this is a horror Ghastly.
It's a Heather joint.
It's a Heather joint. It's something that Heather has selected. It's a horror one. He's got great big old teeth.
Just
they're
like
awesome.
me.
Just like Heather. And they look awesome.
I think you guys are going to love him. And speaking of Ghastly, don't forget, the second we get off this live, our Tiki Ghastly Hawaiian shirts are going to be no more. You will never be able to get them again. So make sure that you go and order yours so you don't regret not getting one, because these shirts are fucking incredible. And not only that, but we decided to throw in the chance at a proto. So you can get a Tiki Ghastly proto potentially in your order. It's going to go to one lucky random winner.
Yeah. So
you guys are going to really love this shirt. It's very light, very soft. Wiley Gamer, how do I get into the box of fun opening? We will give more details soon. We will tell you when exactly to email us.
I would suggest going and joining the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group. We will most likely have a post there where people can comment underneath it once we have the whole box of fun.
No, I don't want to do it that way. I'm tired of doing it that way.
Why? It's good.
I'm very tired of doing it that way. No, I want to email people, and I want a list of email addresses, and I just want to be able to send the Zoom link out, because the other way is too much work. You do that all the time, and it's just too much work.
Dracula and Werewolf Ghastly sounds awesome.
Those would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, so
but
at
we're not giving any hints outside of horror.
Yeah, no hints outside of that. At the end of this month, this figure will drop, and you guys will fall in love, as you do with every other Ghastly figure. And what's really cool about what we do with Mischief Toys and Ghastly, we try to release things that, some of you may be in love with, some others might be like, I'll pass on this one. We sort of like fit like all the various collectors. So if you don't get one, then you don't have to worry about it. Just go after the next one, because whatever the next one is going to be super cool. We have another mold, actually 2 brand new molds that will release before this year's out. So one is a variant of Ghastly, which we cannot talk about because it is completely top secret.
Top secret.
The other one is Demonstro, which is a brand new mold. And I will tell you that Demonstro, he is like way taller than Ghastly. He like towers over him. So you're going to love that figure. It's a really cool one. And I believe, and I don't know this for fact, but I believe that in his hand, he also has a pitchfork, and I believe you can remove it out of his hand. So if you wanted to, you could swap pitchforks between him and Tiki, possibly.
I don't know
why. So that's something we'll have to look at.
I don't know why you say stuff before we know.
Because I'm talking about it because I'm excited. I'm as excited as they are. But I believe that Nick Morgan, actually, I've been sharing photos with him because he's making our stop motion. And he looked at it and he said the pitchfork definitely can be removed. 100%. So we'll be taking a look at that when it finally drops. I'm super, super, super amped over Demonstro. That's a huge one. I'm hoping that'll be sometime in September or maybe even August. But we'll be looking and talking about that very, very soon. During our call for Patreon, that might be where we unveil. When is that date? Is that too late? I was going to say maybe we could unveil the Ghastly there and then sell him on the 31st.
We could do that.
Okay, so patrons, we will unveil Ghastly to you a couple of days before we actually put him up for sale, so you'll know what he is. That'll be on the 29th. So if you're a patron and you're level 2, 3, and 4, you will be able to see an early look at the newest Ghastly on the 29th of July at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we will be doing giveaways. By the way, let's talk about giveaways for a second. We got all sorts of crazy stuff. We'll be giving away, which was sent to us by Justin and Stacey McKenzie, a Toxic Ghastly, which we will be signing. That's going to be given away. We have a Chomper that we'll be giving away.
The Bigfoot Chomper.
We have... Do you have anything over there?
I don't know.
Do you have anything over there at all?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. We do have a Soulmates, Indiana Jones Soulmates, so we'll be giving one of those away as well. And all sorts of other Funko Pops and things. I got a whole box in there. I still have to go in there and break it down and take a look and see what we have to give away. Oh, we also have a Zombie Ghastly to give away because Sam Studley wants us to give it away.
Oh, on that call? Okay.
Yeah so we'll give that away as well.
It's
so a Zombie Ghastly, we'll be signing it. Yep, signing Zombie Ghastly, Toxic Ghastly, patreon.com/Gastlecast. Go and check it out if you want to have your chance at winning some really cool stuff. And also, Funko Pops and all sorts of fun stuff we'll be giving away as well. It'll be great. We have all sorts of stuff over there. Somebody sent us something else we haven't even showed it yet. Do you want to show that stuff?
No, we'll do it on a video.
Want to do it on a video? Okay. Are we planning to watch Mission Impossible 7? I do not really get into the Mission Impossible films, so me personally, I know Heather for sure wouldn't either. But that's really not mine. That's not really my bag. I'm not a huge fan of that stuff. I'm not a Patreon, but how can I give away something also? JM Sosa, you can just send us stuff if you like, and then we will happily give it away via Patreon or right here on our channel. So we like to do it both ways when we can. Brad Landis, yes, you did. Can you hand me that? Because I want to show, because Brad's here, and then we can show that off at least. There should be a single box all by itself. So Brad Landis sent us a Batman NFT Funko Pop. That's it. Don't show the address. His address is on there. So Brad sent this to us to give away during our upcoming Patreon call. So this is, what is this? Batman Justice Armor. So that's what he looks like right there. That's the NFT card. And I am super excited. I will be honest with you. I really wanted to keep this one myself because I love the NFT pops. I love these boxes. And this figure looks badass.
Thank you, Brad.
His face almost looks like a knight or something. I can't explain it, but it's really cool looking. So we'll give this away on the upcoming call as well. Patreon call. We got all sorts of stuff, man. This is all stacking up now. This is going to be wild. So thank you, Brad. You're the best. How about a brief Dial Destiny review? Yeah, I saw it. I loved it. I don't think it's going to be everybody's cup of tea. I think that putting Harrison Ford's face on a younger body is really bizarre. It's like an uncanny valley sort of situation. But I got over that. I told my dad when we walked out of the film, I said, I had to pull myself out of the movie a minute and sort of separate that and realize that they're just trying to do something so they can have Harrison Ford as the tough guy role as a younger man. So I totally get that, but it was rough. The other thing that was rough about it is that he had an old man voice. So when he ran around as like a younger face on this body, it was really weird, like CG'd. He had his old man voice still. So he's like this, like real deep and like gravelly. So I didn't like that. But outside of that, I thought it was a great little adventure. Obviously, Indiana Jones, or Harrison Ford rather, isn't like up to speed or up to, what's the best way of putting it? He's not young anymore. How's that? He's not young anymore. So he can't do all the things that he used to do. But I thought it was great. I loved seeing Indiana Jones back in action again.
Hey, Art G. Joshua, no, we will not be showing Plush Ghastly until we are ready to. I don't like to unveil things on our Gastlecast lives. I like to do that like in emails and stuff, or like if we have a special video.
Oh, I love doing it live because people take screenshots and they go crazy. But right now is not the time for the Plush Ghastly. We might unveil that on a video or a live or something, Instagram even. But we have to wait for them to all come in. We got to make sure that our orders are all situated and all that.
Yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
It's a hard thing to do just because, like, if we show something and we don't give a date for it, we get so many emails, so many DMs, so many questions. When is this coming out? When is this coming out? And we just, I'd rather not have all those questions. So if I have it in hand, I can say, hey, look at this. And by the way, this is when it comes out. So everybody has all the details. That's how I like to do things.
I appreciate your excitement.
Yeah, me too.
For Plush Ghastly, because he's amazing.
He's very cool.
We have a prototype here at home, and I often
Two
pick it up.
prototypes.
I often pick it up and sort of, put him in different spots in the house and just see what he looks like in different areas. And he's so cool. You guys are going to love him. Art G, hello, Art G. Long time no see, buddy. Anna loved it. That's great. Loved the Andy film. That's awesome. I like to have my face on the younger body. Oh my God. Harrison Ford playing Red Hulk. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a whole interesting thing as well. I didn't think it held the candle to the originals, but it was so much better than Crystal Skull. I agree. Crystal Skull, actually looking back at Crystal Skull, there's a point in the film where it gets to a certain point in the movie where it just goes off the cliff, but there's a certain part of that movie that was very good. All the 50s scenes were great. Any further word on the Ninjito collab?
Nope.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
Okay. Well, I mean, can we say anything? Like it's.
I don't know anything.
Okay. So
right
as far as I know, we got a message the other day telling us that it's being manufactured. When will it be in our hand or in the hands of Ninjito? I have no idea.
We're not sure.
So we'll find out more of that information very, very soon, hopefully, rather than later.
Very soon, hopefully, rather than later. Okay.
No, hopefully we know more soon rather than later.
Yeah.
Plush Ghastly is going to look at me. Oh, yeah, it's so cool. Sean Neal, hello. And hello, Carlos Q. Look at that. Carlos Q says he has a bunch of stuff for the next Patreon call. You are so awesome. He gave away a Hot Toys figure during the last Patreon call. How amazing was that? That was awesome. So thank you, Carlos Q. I have watched Secret Invasion, and yes, I've enjoyed it. I sort of watch it while I'm doing other things. People have said that it's very boring, but maybe I'm just so engrossed in what I'm doing otherwise and sort of paying half attention to it is the reason why it isn't boring for me. That's my only guess. But so far, I like it. Thank you, Zachary. You're awesome. She answered that question way too quickly. She knows all. JK, y'all are killing it with those Ghastlies. Oh, you're so awesome.
I wish I had more information. I do know that there are a couple other items that are being worked on for the collaboration that are very cool too.
Raziel, is the Box of Fun happening? We believe the answer to that question is yes. When will we find that information? We don't really know. Although it's being said that it'll drop on the 20th, right?
20th or 21st,
Something
I
like
think.
that. Yeah. Why she looks so sad? Are we talking about Heather?
Me? That's just my
That's
face.
just her face. Daniel, that's her face. That's how she looks all the time.
Katrina, no. We will announce stuff when we can. Unfortunately, there's a lot of moving pieces to things, and sometimes, like I mentioned before, we start talking about things too soon. The Hot Topic thing has a lot that needs to be done.
The Hot Topic thing is epic. It's really great.
Epic.
It's going to be so much fun. There's a lot of things that we need to work on still.
Behind the scenes.
A lot of gears that need to be turned, but we're getting there. So hopefully very soon. Of course, Raziel, happy to do it. Any word on the... Oh, okay. Any news on your DeLorean? No. Good question. So I emailed the company this morning about my Hot Toys DeLorean. For those who haven't kept up with my Hot Toys DeLorean dilemma, I ordered one through a company called Toys Wonderland. And it was because there was a Hot Toys channel that constantly talked about this company, said how great they were, and now it's turned into this whole drama. The whole situation is falling apart rapidly. I realized I made a bad mistake, and now all my money's wrapped up in this DeLorean. I emailed the company this morning, basically saying, what's the story on my DeLorean? When am I going to get my DeLorean? If I'm not getting my DeLorean soon, then I'm going to, I want to cancel my order. So they haven't responded. I'm still waiting, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
John, he is no longer a part of the group. He left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's long gone, and I don't really talk to him anymore.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened with that, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. We try to stay away from that kind of crap. Opinions on SDCC reveal so far. Tempest the Sloth, and thank you for asking. We're releasing a video tomorrow that'll explain our thoughts on all of that. I will say that this is the most mundane SDCC drop yet. It just seems so boring, and most of what they're dropping doesn't speak to me personally.
It doesn't tickle your fancy.
That's correct. Yeah, I'm not real happy with it.
I'll tickle your fancy later.
Whoa! Anna Reyes says, thoughts on Peanuts Funko Soda 6-pack. What's your thoughts? I personally don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm sure that they're fun.
Yeah, I just do not care at all. If you like Hot Toys, have you looked into the new wave toys like of replicated 1/6 scale products? I'm low-key addicted to them. No, I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but I would love to know. If you wouldn't mind posting a link somewhere on our Instagram, send it to our email. I would love to see what you're talking about. I have no idea what that is. It would be cool if there's a horror Ghastly scene. Then we could get a Funko of ourselves and make it look like Ghastly is attacking us. Oh, that's awesome, Zachary. I like that idea. That's so cool.
That'd be fun.
That's nothing. That's not something that we have planned or something we're talking about or ever have talked about. But I like that idea. I think it's cool. I thought it was interesting that they did continue announcing things yesterday and today. Yeah, that is entirely different. So Funko is typically, they'll take up 3 days out of the week and they'll just hit us from about noontime until about 7 p.m. Eastern time. And they just tell us all the things that are coming. And it actually gets a little overwhelming, at least for our channel. The way that they've been doing it, where it's like 5 products per day, I kind of like it. But the fact that they're doing it over the weekend is shocking, but I believe it's because there's some sort of crunch time happening. I feel like they're behind, and we're going to talk about that in the video that drops tomorrow. Are we guys stoked? Are you guys as stoked? Got the black light bitty pops as I am. Heather wants the Powerpuff Girls. She's interested in that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to get them because of the limit. Like, when I saw those, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then I heard, like, the 1,000 pieces, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get those.
Right, exactly. So I'm not sure what the heck is, that's, I don't know. The Bitty Pops thing is very interesting. I think Funko they're hinging a lot of their bets on the Bitty stuff. I think they want to see Bitty stuff blow up. Brian Mariotti even said in one of their earnings calls that Bitty Pops is one of their newest, biggest things. So I think they're hoping that they get like a huge following on Bitty Pops. However, I see a lot of people in our group on Gastlecast we went together on Facebook talk about how great they are. But overall, like out in like social media, I see people talking a lot of crap about them. So I don't really know where they are right now. Like, are they popular? Do people care? Do
they
people
might
want
be
them?
Popular with like kids who like aren't on social media.
Thank you, Travis.
Kids collect the bitties, like the small stuff.
Yeah. No sodas announced. You're absolutely right, Nicholas. Yeah, 100%. By the way, we need to make a video about the JSA authentication stuff. Lots of changes.
Well, I would like to speak to them first.
Really? You want to go to JSA yourself?
Yes.
You're just going to march right up to JSA headquarters.
No, I would just like to talk to them. I don't think it's right to, like, not talk to them and, like, speculate.
We already did that.
Well, I know we did, but it was, like, sort of a conversation piece. But I would like to, like, know exactly what's happening.
Nate said you just call him child.
Why did I call? Oh, yeah.
About the Bitty Pops. Only children want them. Only little kids want them. If you're an adult, you're stupid for wanting them. Yeah, so Sam the Shark. I feel like they're going to do I know they're going to do the rest of the reveals tomorrow. I think Monday's the final day. And then that's when we start inching our way towards San Diego Comic-Con. So San Diego Comic-Con isn't next weekend, but the weekend after. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Something like that? Yeah, so San Diego Comic-Con is coming up really fast. And of course, now we're just counting down the days of when we will get the Box of Fun announcement, and all that jazz. And as we mentioned before, right after San Diego Comic-Con, right after the Box of Fun, most likely, we're going to have that new Ghastly dope piece. Horror Ghastly piece is going to be amazing.
Yes.
If you guys are just tuning in, we're going to have a Horror Ghastly at the end of the month.
Yes, and we are not telling you what it is, and we are not telling you when it is, or where it is.
What the hell does that mean?
I
know what it is now. I don't know what you're even talking about.
Yeah, I know. It'll be on MischiefToys.com at some point. We'll announce that further details. Honestly, I don't even know if we're going to unveil it on the 29th. I sort of feel like it should be dropped before that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think unveiling it on the 29th would be fun, but maybe we'll drop it beforehand. Maybe we'll drop a picture on Patreon before we do it or something. We'll do something special for the patrons. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I like to do special stuff for the patrons. Heather So Gangster rolling up to JSA. I just want to talk. Where are you going? Don't make me chase you. That's Heather. Heather dropping them hardcore.
No, they actually.
Devontae's losing his mind. See him? He's all caps. Every comment's all caps.
Devontae, I don't think it's what you think it is.
He's losing his mind. All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
You won't remember? Mm-mm. Okay. Rodimus and Galvatron or 2-pack. Yep, me too. That's the only thing I want is Rodimus and Galvatron 2-pack. That's it. Oh, that's awesome, Celeste. You know, talking about Tiki Ghastly, love Tiki Ghastly so much. And I know being the person who sort of, created this whole thing, it's easy for me to say that, but he is awesome. I would love to know in the comments section how much you love Tiki Ghastly in the comments section. Give us some hearts or something. Would love to know your thoughts. I'm super stoked over him. He's badass. Such a cool figure.
Foster, yes, we have considered keychains, but we're not quite sure if that will ever happen. It's a maybe thing. We might. It's something I would like to look into.
Favorite Funko Pop? Mine is going to be the Blacklight Optimus Prime Freddy Funko. That's mine. What's yours? I would say Ghostface, right?
I mean, my Ghostface is really cool because it's signed. Like, I love my autograph pops.
Okay.
Like, I would say especially the ones that I've gotten in person because each of them holds, like, a memory. But if we're talking about an actual Funko Pop that I just think is super cool, I would say Dr. Finkelstein from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, very nice. Interesting. Oh, thank you guys. Look at all the love and the hearts and everything. You guys are awesome.
They all got heart-ons for us.
I appreciate that. That means a lot to us. Seeing all the love for the Tiki Ghastly. And of course, Nick Morgan's here, and he put in a lot of hard work, so the hearts mean, I'm sure, a lot to him as well. He spent probably more time with Tiki Ghastly than any of us have so far. He had him in his camera lens for days. Have you ever said how Ghastly came about? Zachary, yes, and you can actually listen to our new podcast called Making Mischief. It's right here on the channel. Additionally, you can listen to that podcast on all platforms for podcasts. It is a fun podcast. We talk about how Mischief Toys started up until where we are today. And we're working our way towards where we are today, right now, actually. Which basically means that we'll always be ahead of where we are because we move pretty fast with the drops and all that kind of stuff with Ghastly. Yeah, Nick, you better. I was going to say you better have fun because that would have been not fun at all spending that much time with him. I'm glad that you had fun. And plus, being a person who had their hands on that Tiki Ghastly before anybody else, that's got to be something too, right? That's got to be special. We're actually about to send Nick some more figures because we want to work on a couple more projects with him.
I already sent one. I don't know if he's gotten it yet, though.
Okay. Yeah, we want to send some stuff to him and get some more projects off the ground. What did you guys think of the Tiki Ghastly stop motion film? Show us some fire and heart emojis for that as well if you guys liked it.
Trey, we are hoping to attend NYCC this year. I actually sent another email to NYCC trying to figure out if we're going. And
well, I think we're going to attend no matter if we get our own booth or not.
I think that that's a terrible idea.
Well, no, I feel like we have to. We got to be there. We got to be there in person again because that's.
I'm fighting to get our own fucking booth.
I know, but I'm just saying if it doesn't work out, I would like to make sure that we do have a spot there, maybe with a friend. We have reached out to a company that we love and that we would love to work with, and maybe we can work out a deal with them. I think it would be awesome. What line would you want to get an exclusive in the last day of the reveals? Anything specific?
Mean Girls.
Oh, so we're asking for stuff like way out there.
What do you mean? You can ask for whatever you want. They asked.
I mean, I don't know if they would ever do Mean Girls again. But
okay,
I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm trying to think of stuff that would make sense, like
There's
stuff they would actually do.
so many they could do. They could do Damien and Janice at the dance. They could do Regina after she got run over by a bus. They could do Regina with the holes in her tank top with her purple bra underneath.
I don't know any of that.
They could do a Mean Girls ride. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
How have they not done that?
I don't know, because they're fucking stupid.
Because that's like a meme.
I know.
You think they would have made that so far or already? Who can we harass to get you guys a booth? I don't know. New York Comic Con, they're unreal. You'd think that they would try to get emails out, try to get messages out or whatever out in order to get people worked into New York Comic Con. The way that it's going right now, I don't know how that convention exists because they are ridiculous in terms of how slow everything is. It's just a mess.
It really is.
So Arms Big, we did not have our own space last time. That was shared with somebody else. So if we had our own booth, we'd have way more space this year to basically spread our wings, So I'm hoping this year we do get our own booth. That'd be awesome. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, we worked with somebody last year, and it worked, but it didn't work to suit our needs. We need to do it different. Have they ever done the girls in their Santa outfits? No, they just have the 4 main characters, and that's it.
You guys should do Dragon Con instead. Of course, I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. Funko rides the bus that hit Regina. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji.
That'd be funny.
That's so funny. Thank you, Funko Freak. Yeah, that's awesome. Right now, I feel like we're going to go to New York Comic Con no matter what, but we really want our own booth. Let's speak it out into the ether right now. If anybody can help us get a booth, you can fight anybody or message anybody or
don't
email
fight people. Good
email
God.
Anybody, fist fight people, karate kick them in the face to get us our booth. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I'm surprised that nothing's happened yet. We do have some contacts we should use.
We don't have contacts like that.
No?
We have no contacts. I have tried so hard to get into New York Comic Con.
Oh, it's unbelievable. What the F? What the F? Insecurity to stop light finger steal. What? Shane Millett, what are you saying?
The guy, he stole shit.
Oh, the guy stealing from us. Oh my God, yeah, I forgot about that. Somebody stole from us last year. They pocketed a pin.
Asshole.
Oh, thank you, Arms Big. Yeah, so if we have a booth this year, we can actually use the stuff that we created for last year. We just didn't have enough space to put it up. But this year, we'll be able to do all the things that we wanted to do last year. Last year, the problem was people couldn't even find us. Yeah. That was a real issue, which sucked. We had people after the fact, they were like, hey, we looked for you for a long time. We couldn't find you, so we ended up just giving up and leaving.
Yeah.
That sucks, because that would have been awesome to meet all of you. Oh my God, Gary, I hope not. It all goes Squid Games. It's a big Squid Games announcement.
That would be fun.
For SDCC.
God, I would love that. That would make for such
good content.
Good content. Angry people.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm a licensed security guest in NYC, so I'll do security. Oh, look at that. Steezy Trey coming in hot. Just battling people. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care about it. He's taking them down. Yeah, so STCC, let's get back to that here for a second. Box of Fun. Very excited for Box of Fun. I hope they do something really big with it. But watching the whole Fun on the Run thing, I don't know. That Fun on the Run thing, to me, can I just say this? Am I allowed to say my thoughts without people beating me up?
People will beat you up, but it's okay. It's our channel.
I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be negative, and I don't want people to be upset with me, but be upset with me if you have to.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. If somebody... No, stop it. Unless you're murdering somebody, if someone's upset about your fucking opinion on a fucking toy, they can suck it. Okay, go ahead.
You good?
Yeah, they can shut up.
I think Fun on a Run was a big disaster. I think it was a failure. I think it's a failure. I think that Funko being able to manage it is great.
Yes.
Knowing that they can do it is great. But I think the overall entertainment value, the excitement of the event, the way they set it up, it just became a bus that shows up, that sells you a box and sends you on your way. I think there's something really wrong with that, because when it comes to the West Coast, Funko is doing everything for everybody. They got their shops over there on the West Coast. They set up an SDCC and make it a huge town. They do all these cool things on the West Coast. But when it comes to the rest of the United States, they do not come through for us. And when I heard about Fun on the Run, I thought this was Funko's way of saying, we're going to show the rest of the United States just how fun Funko can be and how great we can do things, how big we can do things. And only to find out that they half-assed everything. The box is trash. I don't care what anybody says. Do not like the box. I think it's garbage. I think that if they would have put something a little bit more special in them, made them more random, made it where you're opening a box, you don't really know what you're going to get, at least for the first two runs, where it's like super random and exciting and people are sharing photos. That's the one thing Funko doesn't understand, is that last year, Box of Fun was so popular because people had things to share on social media, and it got people amped up.
Well, not only that, but nobody had any idea what was going to be in the boxes until Funko, they started arriving in hands.
But the thing is that was free marketing for Funko.
Yeah.
People were on fire. So why not continue that trend with the Fun on the Run? Why not have a trend where you have excitement constant? Why not every stop you have something a little bit new? Something a little bit different.
They won't do that.
This stop, you get Batman, you get Robin. Next stop, you get Iron Man and Spider-Man. Right? I'm just saying. So on and so forth. Why not do it that way so it makes every stop worthwhile? Maybe even have people follow the trucks. I know people who are going to go to the various stops who have canceled the trip because they know it's crap. They know that it's trash. And if you went and you had a good time, good on you, and I'm glad you had a good time. But the fact of the matter is, this is a half-ass attempt at a great thing. And it sucks. It's trash, and I don't like it. And I wish Funko went the distance.
What I'm hoping for is that this was a test run, and next year, like, they've learned the good and the bad, and they learn what they can and can't do. So I'm hoping that they give themselves like a day or two between events, and they are able to set up something a bit larger and more exciting. And it doesn't have to be like fucking Fun Days. It doesn't have to be like this crazy huge event. But some sort of entertainment or more giveaways than just like a hat and shirt to like 50 people or whatever.
Sam Studley just pointed out a good point. He goes, they have different stickers for each stop.
Okay.
Thank you, Sam.
I mean...
Sam, by the way, is awesome. He connected with us the other night, and he gave us all sorts of cool information. Stop farting. Stop.
I had to fart.
Stop. So in a recent video, I had mentioned what Funko should do is somehow come up with a way to tour with musicians or a musician, set up their booths, sell all their stuff. I think if they did something like that, it could be really impressive, really fun, and very interesting. Maybe that's something they might listen to us. Funko sometimes listens to us and we can see it because it'll be months after we say something and Funko's doing whatever the thing is. So here we go. Is it possible a year from now they start doing a Fun on the Run, but it's like venue based?
That'd be cool.
I'm telling you.
But they do it.
They would clean up.
They do it with Mondo because Mondo is.
No, you can't do it with Mondo. You could do Mondo stuff, but you would really want to focus on dropping Funko Pops.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, you're saying the vinyl record thing.
The vinyl record thing,
Gotcha.
And possibly posters. They could do like a fun, like screen printed tour poster.
Absolutely. I think that if they had, so in other words, if they set up an event and they got me excited enough to make the trip to go, like they have to do something to make me want to drive however many hours to go to Nashville. You know what I mean?
If it were a box that possibly had something that you or I would want, even so,
I wouldn't have gone for 10 hours to go there.
No, I don't think I would have chosen to go for a box because I like an experience. And if it were springtime, maybe. And if we had more time to like do our own road trip, maybe. But the fact that we had so little time, it's such a far drive, and it was just, you know, the box and not really many other details, then, you know, I'm happy that we didn't go. However, if we lived closer, I think it would have been fine.
Maybe. If I wouldn't have, if I drove 2 hours to go to that, I would not be happy.
Really?
Personally. No. Hell no. I mean, the only reason why it would have been fun for me is if we went and there was like a bunch of people that we knew or people that we talked to that we have never met before that watch the channel. That would be exciting. I would enjoy that. But if Funko is going to make this big trip and they're going to make all these stops, make it worthwhile and fun for everybody. There's a reason why people aren't showing up to the bus anymore. There's a reason why the lines aren't like they were the first day. And it's because people have realized that it's pretty lame. That's a problem. Yeah. That's a problem.
I don't know.
But like I said in our video, I think this is a learning experience. I think they can do better. But this way to go is just, I don't know. Like, it's cool. I appreciate it. And I think that Funko is trying to do the right thing. I'm just saying that they could have spruced this up in some capacity.
Yeah, I feel like a spoiled brat complaining about something because realistically, well, one, we didn't go, but two, yes, I would have been disappointed had we made that trek. But realistically, they are doing something for the fans. They are getting out of Seattle and they're getting out of Hollywood and they're traveling somewhere else to give fans in other places things, right? So I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
What I just wish that it were more fun based, and I wish that there was some sort of mystery.
It was you arrive, you get in line, you buy a box, you're out of the line, and it was it. Yeah. So really what they're telling you is that if you live locally, if you live an hour away, they're making it for the people who live close to the event. Yeah. How about all the people that are around that event in a radius of 4 hours? They make that trek for 4 hours to go through line, buy their box, get out of the line, and that's it. It's over. Game over. Yeah. There should have. My point is, there should be more to it. It wasn't executed the way that it should have been.
Okay, here's the thing. If they would have provided water, that would have made things so much better.
I would say that Funko, their biggest enemy in what they do is water. Because when we went to New York and we went to Fright Night,
there was not much.
There wasn't much water. I mean, they had a little bit of water there, but overall, it did not include $200 worth of stuff. It just didn't. Yeah. And so for me to drive here to Nashville to go to this event is, come on.
But with Fright Night, we did get entertainment. We got to see DMC. That was fucking cool.
That was cool.
Elvira talked. Like, we saw previews of things that are coming out this year or have already come out. There were giveaways. There were prototypes. And we got to hang out with friends. And that made it so much fun. And it's not like, I mean...
What it cost per ticket? Was it $200?
$200. It's not like we were in a hot parking lot in the South just like dying. I mean, yeah, water would have been very nice, but you know, it wasn't Walmart parking lot lack of water, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Chaser. No, listen, I went to Fright Night and I spent $200 And I got terrible. Well, so that's the other thing is that the exclusives for Fright Network were fantastic. I was happy with them.
We got
the
Creep Show Freddy.
Yes.
Sam as Freddy was.
It was alright. It was okay, but the Creep Show one was great.
Yes, and the Alien Freddy, amazing.
Oh yeah.
They live.
Oh, they live.
And then the Blacklight Skeleton Freddy, that was awesome. And the fact that they were handing out protos was cool. They just, in my opinion, they should have done that differently because throwing them into the crowd just wasn't good. And that's not me complaining because I wasn't right there getting them. Like, I chose to not be up front trying to get things because of how crazy people are.
Oh my God!
I just feel like
people are butchering each other.
Yeah, that was just a bad move on their part. But I don't know how they could have done that differently. You know?
Top Pops was here and he posted a comment basically saying Funko didn't have to do it, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And that's cool and all. But listen, let's lay this out because I can't sit around and just be like, okay, well, Funko, they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They didn't have to do this. They made $115 off each one of those boxes. They were cleaning up, and they wanted to sell all those boxes. So therefore, they were selling tons of boxes to each. Like people were walking out with 8 boxes. So they were looking to spend or to make all that money, which they did, and then they drove around to do it. And those people who were doing this, I don't even know. I don't even know what the story is on them if they were properly trained because here they are cursing on Funko's social media.
No.
So there's a lot. But my point is that it just wasn't well executed. None of it was. And they promised entertainment, giveaways, and all sorts of stuff. They didn't deliver. They had a guy that dressed up like Freddy that looked very much like the Freddy that shows up at our house. We could have just sent the Freddy that shows up at our house off to all these events. And then we could have made the money. Because our Freddy's a pretty good Freddy. You know what I mean? For real. Have you heard our Freddy's voice? And his laugh?
I've never met him. Always in passing.
Well, the only thing about that Freddy is that he eats so much cheese. He's a lot of cheese.
Does he?
Right, yeah.
He sounds cheesy.
But if we're going to say that, oh, well, thank God Funko did this for us and they're so great because they did this, it's bullcrap. And I don't want to hear that because it's nice that Funko is thinking of the rest of the United States, but in reality, they're making all sorts of money while they're doing it. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that they're running around making all sorts of money. And in fact, they're also getting more eyes on them. Because people are going to Walmart, they're looking at this big truck sitting outside. What's Funko? Then they learn what Funko is, and then they probably get more collectors along the way. So there's a lot more to this, a lot more pieces. Marketing. There's a lot more pieces to the whole thing. So I can't just sit back. And Top House, I appreciate you and I respect you, but I can't sit back and say, well, thank God for Funko. They did great. It's out of the bottom, goodness of their heart. I don't agree with that. I just don't.
Appreciate their efforts, and I
appreciate the efforts, but
every time I try to say something, you talk over me, and it's really starting to get to me.
I'm going to do it again.
So, is there any way that you?
No, let me do it again.
Okay.
So let me tell you. No, go ahead. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Isn't important.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I'm waiting for you to interrupt.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
And
I think that I do appreciate their efforts.
Let me go. I want to go pee-pee.
I really do. Glad that we didn't make the trek to Nashville. If we had a week and we could go down, take our time, I'd have been cool with that. Even though, in my opinion, from what I have seen, it wasn't that fantastic. Although it would have been cool to catch up with people. It would have been nice to see Wes from Poppin' Off Toys and of course stop by Poppin' Off Toys, meet people, see old friends, things like that. But yeah, not worth it in my opinion, and in Chris's opinion, in case you guys couldn't tell. But I think that we said it very well in tonight's video that it just, or was it the video before? It just wouldn't have been worth the long drive for us. But I do love that I have heard very positive things from the people who did attend. I have heard some stuff where it was I wish there were more. But, especially people who don't collect DC, or Freddy's, because that's all the box was DC and Freddy's. You have the Bitty Pops, the Wobbler, the VHS tape, which I think is really, really cool. I'm glad that they're making those. I would love one of those because I just think it's cool that this was like sort of the premiere of the VHS, the Blockbuster rewinds. But I think it could have been handled a bit different, if that makes sense. But anyhow, yeah, I agree with the East Coast stuff. Like, them coming to the East Coast would have been cool. Like, I would have traveled to, like, Pennsylvania or DC or maybe even New York to do that. Although New York would probably be crazy if they
I'm surprised they didn't go DC or somewhere in Pennsylvania, like Philly.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I know they wouldn't come to Maryland or like Baltimore. I know they wouldn't do that.
I don't see that as being like a city.
How about Atlanta?
Yeah.
Right, because Atlanta's pretty big.
That's a huge city, and there is. Oh my gosh, I love Atlanta.
But I mean, it's
That's
cool
a
that
cool
he went to
place.
Nashville, but that was really far away for us. There was no way in hell. And at the end of it, I was pretty upset. Like I was pretty bummed all the way up to night before.
No,
the
that
event.
morning you yelled at me.
I was pretty
That's fine.
bummed. No, I was pretty bummed out about it. I was like, I kind of wish that we went. But at the end of the day, looking back on all of it, I'm really glad that we didn't go. Like, because that would have been, oh my God, imagine all the money we would have spent. You know what I mean?
It would have been grueling.
Yeah.
Because we would have either, like, we would have gotten there sometime very early. Like, we wouldn't have been able to sleep. We would have probably left around 5 or 6. And then it's like, okay, well, come back with your wristband at 10 or, 2 or whatever, or 10 or 12 or whatever.
Well, let me read Michael Petrino because very good point, Michael. And this is kind of where you're on the same page as I am. It seemed like it was going to be awesome with the marketing, and then it turned out to be a real shit show. I mean, what was the point of it really? Good question. I wonder that. What was the point, first off? Secondly, the marketing at the beginning, when they originally dropped the blog said stuff like, there's going to be entertainment. What did it say? Do you have it? It said something along the lines of entertainment and all the things that we're going to do. And they made it sound like it was going to be much bigger than what it turned out to be. And I would put money on the fact that it was going to be bigger, but they couldn't go through with it. They could not afford to do what they set out to do, which is fine. But they should have been just clear with us about that. When they released their blog, it should have been, hey guys, we're going to have this stop. It's going to be all the different stops, for the box of fun on the run box of fun. And here's what the box of fun will have. Come to our trucks. First 500 people will be able to get their box. And then that's it. There's nothing else. You get a picture with a fake Freddy Funko and bang, that's it. Like, be clear with us. The way that it sounded was it was going to be like this awesome event. You see these events that happen over at HQ where they have these parties in the streets and everything is really cool. Did not really expect it to be like that grand, but I expected it to be bigger than what it was. I'm seeing the photos of a bus in the middle of a Walmart parking lot with a little tent attached to it. And I'm seeing this people wrapped around like just, almost waiting for like a Disney World ride. Come on, like, what are we doing? And who really wants to put themselves through that? Somebody was saying the other day to us about Arizona. Was it in Arizona? How hot it's been there?
100 plus.
100 plus. You're gonna stand in line for that? I bet you that line's gonna be short. That'd be my guess.
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't stand out there in hot heat for that stupid Batman Freddy Funko. Because in reality, that's what we're all going for. We're going for the Batman and Freddy Robin. That's all we want. Now imagine this. Imagine they packed in every time they stop, they have one box that has one item in it. Within those 500 boxes, there's one item, and they keep selling them until that item is found. It's like you're digging for it practically, like an archaeologist. Now, let's say this. Let's say there's 3 boxes in all of that, because once you hit one, then people might walk away. But if you have 2 more in there, people are going to keep buying them. And they're going to be excited to buy them because they want to get that one piece. But then by the time you get to that 3rd piece, you have a few boxes left. They're going to sell out because people have been waiting in line tirelessly in order to get that, whatever the special piece is. Why didn't they do that? That would have been cheap for them.
Yeah.
Why not? I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like I'm insane sometimes because I come up with all these really wild ass ideas, But when I think about it, I'm like, man, I feel like that I know what I'm talking about. Like, do I sound crazy when I give you my ideas? You call them brilliant. Is it true, or you just like
Sometimes.
When did I not have a good idea?
Pretty often.
Outside when I decided to marry you. What's the other one?
You know, you're like really skating on thin ice tonight.
No, really. Have I ever had a bad idea?
Yes.
Can you name one?
No, they happen too often. There's so many.
Mike Vitrino is the best. He does speak facts. He's a smart man, that Mike Vitrino.
Yeah, I wish they would have done it in like the spring, but I know why they did it. They wanted to lead to SDCC, and by the way, I didn't notice this, but when you click SDCC on the blog, it literally takes you to the convention center where San Diego Comic-Con is being held.
Can I give you my other idea?
What's your other idea?
They should have had Top Pops as their social media guy, as Mike Vitrino is saying. Top Pops goes on all the different stops. He films all of it. All the stuff that he films can be used both on his channel and for Funko, and they could split it up, so it gives you a reason to watch Top Pops and it gives you a reason to watch Funko. It'll be a to be continued, but for each other's channel. It could kind of cross-platform.
That'd be good.
Not cross-platform, but cross-channel. So it gives you a reason to watch both. Both portions might give you a little hint at something else, or establish something, or, I don't know, unveil something. I don't know. Unveil something. Maybe they could have had it where Top Pops is on the road with them. In the midst of him running around with them, unveils San Diego Comic-Con exclusives and might even have them in hand.
Funko would rather fire their whole social media team than
I'm just
have a social
saying,
media
like,
team.
come on. I mean, I know that I sound like an old crotchety piece of shit, but I'm really not. Like, I just want to see them do well, and I know how they can do well. I could sit down with them for 10 seconds, and I could just pop off. Just rock and roll. I can rock and roll hard, Heather.
Yeah.
And I'm always hard.
Okay. Okay. No.
Funko couldn't handle me. That would work.
Top Pops did a little bit on their social media, but not like Chris is saying. And I think that would be brilliant because he is the most positive person on Funko YouTube.
He was right in here just now talking about how Funko is fantastic, and we're lucky to have him. We're lucky that they went on their fun little run.
Well,
and
we're
you know
lucky.
what?
We're lucky to have Top Pops.
Good on him for doing that because he is working with them. He's working hard with them, and I want to see him go and do big things with them. I can't do that. There's no way in hell that I could do that because I'm on a different mindset. I'm not saying that he isn't, but I'm a creative and I want to see cool things come to fruition. I'm sure he does too, but in a different way. But that's why Mischief Toys is a thing, because I have such good ideas, or not good ideas. I have crazy ideas that I want to bring to life, and I will bring them to life. And I will conquer all toy companies with Mischief Toys. It's just a matter of time. I'm not joking. I'm being serious.
I know you are.
I know, thank you, Orange Big. I know it does make too much sense. It's me or just what? I know he was there. I think you're misunderstanding me. They didn't use him to the extent that they should have.
Yeah.
They should have had him more involved. They should have had him involved in all the different stops that they made. They should have had him involved in unveiling things. They should have had him involved in maybe giveaways and things that they were doing. They could have done everything with him. Top Pops is the biggest marketing platform that Funko has, if they like it or not. Funko's channel, go watch Funko's channel. You look at their reviews, you look at Top Pops views, and you tell me who has more. Top Pops could make them gobbles of money, which is the reason why they're working with him. That's the whole reason. They know that they'll make money with him. That's why they try to involve him in things. And that's not saying anything bad about Top Pops. That's just talking about how brilliant Top Pops is and how big and how he's grown his channel in the way that he has.
How would that even... you just said not saying anything about him. How would that be?
No, I'm
negative.
I just don't want anything come across negative.
I don't think it is.
Okay, good.
Saying
Well, no,
that
good.
Top Pops is a good influence. He's a good marketing platform.
What I'm saying is that Funko is like hinging on him, and because I'm not trying to like make anybody look like an asshole, but in reality, they need him at this point because he gets the word out. He is the one that preaches the gospel of Funko on a regular basis.
He gets
like
people
us,
excited about
and
Funko.
He gets people amped up. So why not use him to their heart's desire? Do big things. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't be silly. I think this is just me or what might be just tired. I don't know if they've had a good nap. I think they need a nap. Thank you, Vasto Flow. Appreciate you.
I was trying to cut through a piece of paper with that thing.
You can't do it, can you? With your little tool. And honestly, it's better than being positive because look at this way of Funko. Yeah, if Funko just talk to me, Funko. But Top Pops, let's talk. I'll give you ideas and you can pass along with Funko and we'll keep going. We'll just keep this whole company going and right? And then you can help me build Mischief Toys. You can be you'll make a channel called Top Mischief. And then you'll make a Mischief Toys channel where you'll only talk about Mischief Toys and then we'll grow it. We'll make millions and it'll be crazy. We'll knock it right out of the park.
We would take him on the road and he would show upcoming SDCC Ghastly.
Let me tell you something. And this is serious. If I built Mischief Toys into an empire and it was huge and we're doing really big things, and Top Pops was getting the amount of views that he is and killing it the way that he is, I would be tapping into Top Pops in every way, shape, and form. Top Pops will make every single video for my channel, for my company. He'd be the face of it. I would use him for everything, and I'd make sure that he's paid properly. That's what I would do, but they're not doing it.
If you could.
Of course. Of course, yeah, if I could. Of course, but we're not like that, right? Funko is. So yeah. Funko could use him and do all the good things. No, but they brought him to Nashville, and then he made a couple of videos, which was great.
Did they bring him, or did he go?
I don't know. I haven't a clue.
That's my.
Is it me just had 2 hours of sleep? See, I knew it. I could smell it. It is to improve and not hate. Thank you, Vasto Flow. I don't think a lot of people understand. We get a lot of hate because of it. I'm telling you, I just have ideas, and I like to see what we can do with them. Mischief Tits. That should be a channel. Sorry.
It should be. Someone made a comment today and they said, don't criticize if you can't offer a solution.
I did offer a solution.
You're
I'm sorry. I'm just responding.
It is incredibly frustrating tonight, and I don't know what's going on. Like,
I'm
you
sorry.
got to interrupt.
I'm sorry. Just make believe I didn't say anything. Make believe I didn't say anything. Go, keep going.
So, here's the thing. We point out the flaws, but we do offer what we think. And this is just coming from collectors. This is coming from fans. Because, yes, as much as you may not want to believe it, we are fans of Funko, huge fans of Funko, and we want to see them thrive. We want to see them cater to the fans again, because Fun on the Run was a nice attempt, but I think they could have made it a bit more special for those who came out. And I feel like they lost their way for a while, and I feel like what we saw with Fun on the Run is the beginning of something good. I hope it is. I really hope that it is, because I want to see them thrive. But I love that quote saying, don't criticize unless you can offer a solution, because I feel the same way. If you can do it better, then tell me how you can do it better. Because it's often that people will say, oh, well, this sucks. And it's like, okay, why does it suck? And how could it be better?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you can say it's trash all day long, but how do you make it not trash?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
And so that's what we always try to come up with, right? As a channel.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of our role in life, is just saying a lot of things and hoping that it lands. And Top Pops, absolutely. We appreciate you. We respect you. We love your channel. And I think it's best for us to sort of just say what's on our minds and where we think things should go. Not saying that we'll change anything, but we. I don't know if I need to remind you guys.
Those things are about to come in.
It's fine. It's fine.
So if they are not changed,
so
you're gonna
I just would like you guys to know that, Read It and Weep. I changed the Zordon Funko Pop. This is my Zordon Correction Award. Let me zoom here. Let me just get it closer so you can see it. So this is my Zordon Correction Award.
Can you stop burping?
I changed. You stop farting. I'll start burping. So you know that I changed the Zordon Funko Pop NFT Funko Pop. And that's the proof right there, baby. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but it says Crystal Gastlecast is sick. That's true. Because I am pretty sick. I'm sick, bro. Did you know that? Sick, bro. Is it bro or bro? I don't know. I can't remember. Is it bro or bro? I don't know. It could be either one. You know what would have been cool? An SDCC exclusive Avengers Age of Ultron Hulkbuster 3-liter soda with an Infinity War chase. That's pretty cool, Ethan. Good for you, man. I love that idea. We need more Hulkbusters. 100%. Travis, I think it would be better if it just started falling apart and becoming decrepit and has stains on it and stuff. That would be amazing. Oh yeah, sorry about my burp, Anna. Sorry.
He's disgusting.
Yeah, if the Zordon comes in and it's not right, I'm marching right over to the drop. I got something to say. I got something to say. I'm throwing down hard. Why do you have Randy Jackson's autograph on the Zordon Correction Award? That is amazing, Steezy Trey. That's my favorite film. Step Bros. Heather doesn't care about Step Brothers. She don't know about
Step Brothers.
She don't know Step Brothers. She don't know it.
Yes, I do.
Give me one line from Step Brothers. Go.
What do you mean?
Give me one line from Step Brothers.
What do you mean?
A line from the film. Just give me a line.
I mean, do you want me to sing it?
Sing?
Boats and Hose?
No. Give me a line. No, an actual line that was in the film.
That is in the film, Boats and Hose.
No, a line, not a song.
Chris, why are you putting me on the spot?
I
quote it all the time.
All right,
with
look. I'm not going to look at you, and I want you to go ahead and do it.
But you're going to look at me.
No, I'm not looking at you.
You're really obnoxious right now.
You don't have a line?
Not right now, no.
I don't like that.
I don't like you.
Did you touch my drum kit?
And he's got his balls all over.
Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops. That's what my favorites do. I've never seen a stream from you before. Subscribe recently because I am starting back searching more for Funko. Oh, that's amazing, Vibrant Colors.
No.
Thank you.
If this is your first stream, you're never coming back. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you'll come back. You'll come back.
Channel.
You'll keep returning. It's so much fun. You'll have a lot of fun here. We come up with great ideas. We fart. We burp. Sometimes Heather's fart turns into a poop. You just never know what's going to happen. Thank you, Justin McKenzie. Yes, of course.
This wedding is horseshit.
Yeah, see, you did it.
I
Good
know.
job.
I had to think about it.
But you didn't say it right, though.
This wedding is horseshit.
No, this wedding is horseshit. But see, that was 80 yard, by the way. You know what 80 yard means?
No.
It means that they actually put in the line, like him saying that, over top of what was filmed. So it wasn't. He didn't actually say that when he was in the movie. They put that in later.
Maybe they should put you in and just get you away from me. Like, it would be cool if they could take you as a person and put you into the movie Step Brothers, so I never have to deal with you again.
But you'd like to watch Step Brothers, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't
and
watch
always
Step
be in
Brothers
there.
if you were in it.
Oh, of course you would. You would love to watch it.
I'd say this movie is horseshit.
Do you think that the Blockbuster Funko things are going to be big like sodas?
No, they're not.
I don't know.
So they're actually smaller than sodas. I saw a comparison photo.
I think they meant big as
big.
Like popular. I don't think
I
they'll
don't
be big.
think they'll be quite as popular as sodas.
And really, I think it's because their art design, like the design of them, they look too much like Playmobil figures. They're really weird. I don't know. I'm not on board with them yet. You guys deserve entertainment of 20. Oh, thank you. We try. We try to do our best at entertaining and having fun and doing all that. We have fun here. Buy Ghastly, obey, consume. Of course. That's what you should do. You should go to MischiefToys.com right now, actually, and you should buy yourself a brand new shirt. We have our Tiki Ghastly shirts on there available right now. You can buy your whatever size, and it'll be here sometime in August. It's a great shirt. It's a button-up Hawaiian shirt. It's badass. It'll make your tits look huge. Are you planning on buying SDCC exclusives online, possibly, if you're not going? Yeah, so there's only a couple I want. I want the Transformers ones, the 2-pack. I want that. I don't think I'll buy anything else. Unless they announce something that's just mind-blowing. But so far, that's all I want.
John, as of right now, we're just going to have the standard Ghastly size. I guess it would depend how many variants of each size we were to put out. We might do other sizes in the future. I don't know how popular they would be. Vasto Flow, we are trying our best to do NYCC this year.
We might pair up with somebody else or might have our own booth. That's where we're at now. So maybe our own booth, maybe pairing with somebody else. Who said? Who knows? Dirty Dave, what are we doing? Well, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, and this is the All Access Pass. Heather is playing with her feet.
Yep.
You're going to smell your hands?
No.
You are totally going to smell your hands.
No? Why would I do that?
I bet you'll smell them hands.
I don't do that.
I bet you will.
I don't do
We're
that.
We're humans. We do a weird, very weird thing. I've seen you do it before.
I've never done that.
You have never put your fingers between your toes. Pulled those fingers up very slowly, looking around to make sure no one sees, and you went like this.
No. Not even.
Oh, I've seen you do it.
I've never done that.
I've seen. I knew you were going to do that. You're so gross.
No, my foot hurts right now. I don't know why.
Why? Because it stinks?
Don't know. No, it doesn't stink.
You got stinky feet.
No, I don't.
Got cheesy feet.
No,
like a nacho cheese.
I'm not even going to defend myself because of how fucking wrong you are.
You got nacho feet. I'll make Mischief sign common box appreciates that. Look at that. And that's sweet. Hell yeah, that's awesome. He got a Make Mischief box from, what is it, the narrator box? Isn't that what he wrote on them? Make Mischief?
No, it's a signed common, he said.
Oh, it's a signed common.
Yeah. Zachary, fun fact, we actually do have 6X shirts coming. And on our drops, when we do our specialty shirts, like our Toxic Ghastly, Zombie Ghastly, for example, we do go up to 6X. Carlos Q, if we go to NYCC, we will have at least one exclusive figure. I cannot confirm or deny if it will be a Ghastly or not.
Yeah, so we have something really cool planned for SDCC.
NYCC.
So, yeah, Jesus. I'm out of my mind. NYCC, I got SDCC on the mind. NYCC, we have some big stuff planned. We did not see Rise of the Beast, but I do want to see it. Any Hot Toys coming, Chris, Michael Trino? Yes, I have Iron Man from Civil War coming. I ordered it the other day when there was a sale. Chris, are you or ever been a Master Universe fan? Yeah, I've been a fan of Master Universe when I was a kid. I loved it like when I was growing up. I would say my favorite character probably Skeletor, just because of how he looks. I think he's cool.
Joshua, yes. So we actually did Ghastly hoodie pre-orders September or October of last year, I think, or maybe November. I don't remember. But we did do hoodies. We don't want to keep those stocked. So my plan for this year to see how it goes is put up like our best-selling designs that we've sold, like the designs we've sold the most of this year, turning them into hoodies, and also doing a classic Mischief Toys logo hoodie and putting them up for sale like when it makes sense, when it's not, 90, 100 degrees outside, and selling those. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Do we have any advice on the Funko NFTs? Just go in and buy them. If you are new to NFTs, we do have an NFT video. If you just search Gastlecast NFT, our NFT how-to video will come up, and it tells you pretty much everything that you need to know. But if you do have any further questions, we are happy to help you, whether it be on like Instagram or you can email us anytime, gastlecast@gmail.com. We will respond. But I urge everybody to watch that video first because it'll probably answer most of your questions.
Yeah, we talk about buying packs, opening packs, buying on the secondary, selling on the secondary, trading on the secondary market. So go and check out that video. How's the new NFT tutorial video going? We need it. Yeah, so you're probably asking about buying wax. That hasn't gone well. I haven't really worked on it so much, but it's something I definitely would like to complete by the end of the year for sure. Because that's a problem I've run into often.
Yeah, and I mean, wax is very hard to purchase anyway.
There's
so many regulations.
Do you think the possible sodas in upcoming box of fun will be better than 2022 Fright Night sodas? I believe yes, and I feel like they'll all be Freddy Funko related because that's what Fun Days has been since the beginning. I don't think we're going to get other characters, but we may get... Remember that one year we got like Tiki characters and stuff? Do you remember that? We got like Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, they could use other characters, but I really feel like it'll all be Freddy Funko related. So, Freddy Funko sodas, that'd be fun, I think. Like different characters. That'd be awesome. Did they ever fix the crypto transfer yet for wax? I don't know. I haven't messed with it. Our wish list did not disappear, I don't think. I can look real quick because you're asking. Last time I checked, it was still there. Let's see. Because my wish list has been the same for quite a while. Oh. Well, guess what? Thank you for pointing that out, Fry Banshee. Yeah, my wish list is gone. So no more wish list. So I don't know what that's about. Hopefully we'll figure something out about that soon. Maybe they have to update it or something. Who knows? You never know with the app. It's such a broken piece of crap. Can I send you a picture of product I'm going to send you all to show in the group, see if they like it? Of course. Yeah, of course. We're always want to take a look at that. Oh, Ethan, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad that the NFT video helped you. We do get a lot of really cool feedback about that. That makes me happy to know that it's helping people out there. The next Patreon call is going to be July 29 at 9 p.m. It's a Saturday, like every other Patreon call. Okay, so we've gone on way longer than we expected. We were going to stop around 10 o'clock because we're tired, but you guys had such good questions. We want to stick around. Appreciate Top Pops jumping in and talking to us there for a minute. That's always fun. Guys, thank you so much for all of your love and support. It means the world to us, and we appreciate you coming and hanging out with us every Sunday night. We will be back next Sunday night again to hang with you, to party hard. And we'll have a new video up for you every day this week. All the good stuff. So, if you have any questions, more questions, leave it as a comment on our video. We will make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Guys, remember, as always, we are together, yes. And check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Also, hit the like and subscribe button. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Where's the outro? Oh.
It might be where it says outro.